Ooh, boy. Fix that a little bit. There we go. That's better. All right. We are back. January 17th. James, we're halfway down
I
January.
know. Where does the time go, man?
I don't know where the time goes, to be honest with you.
It just goes so
Um, it's
fast,
crazy.
so
It's
fun.
almost Super Bowl. The Super Bowl will be happening before I know it. So
Well, I won't be watching that because I'm not a football fan.
that's okay. It's okay.
I'll be watching NBA's All Star game.
Oh yeah.
That's
James
more
is
up my alley. Hello,
big
Angela.
nerd. I mean, NBA's pretty good. Go Nuggets. Yeah, go Nuggets. Oh, thank you, Angela.
Today's
Oh,
your birthday?
Sunday. That's okay.
Oh, happy
Thank
birthday.
you. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, the 19th is also Janis Joplin's birthday. That's cool. I share a birthday with Janis Joplin. I didn't know
Yeah.
that. That's cool.
Then you can sing me and Bobby McGee.
Oh, no. I'll be singing, what's her face one? Take a little bit of my heart now, baby.
And you can sing, oh, Lordy, gonna buy me a Mercedes
I
Benz.
like Mercedes Benz. That's a good one.
That's a
Mercedes.
good song.
But I hope
My
everyone.
friends all drive Porsches and can't make amends, or something like that.
Well, thank you again, Angela. That's very kind of you. Thank you so much. Well, if anybody wants the cold, I'll send your to everyone's way. It's supposed to be. Get this. The wind chill is supposed to be negative 22 this weekend.
Ooh.
Yeah. So we're supposed to have like -5, and then it's gonna be added with the wind chill. I'm just like,
I know it's -5 Celsius here today, where I am.
what's that in Fahrenheit?
I have no idea.
But don't ask me. I'm not numbers. I'm not numbers
I'm
person.
not a meteorologist, so I wouldn't know.
No, I'm not a numbers person. We all know. Some of us know this. I'm not a numbers person. Oh, thank you, Angela. So sweet. I'll be looking out for it. Hopefully, I'll be able to get the mail with all this weather that's supposed to be happening. We're supposed to get snow starting tonight. Right now, it's sunny and windy. Almost, I had to get yesterday's mail and almost fell backwards getting it because when it's windy here, it's ooh, get pretty bad. But thank
Mm-hmm.
you. Anyway, I'll keep an eye out for the birthday card. Thank you so much. I'll let you know when I get to. But yeah, I tell you what, this freezing weather means diamond art, watching Grey's Anatomy, which by the way, I started season 4 yesterday during work because it was slow.
And don't forget your favorite show, Coop.
Oh, I can never forget Coop. Meeting moi forget Coop? Oh, never. Even when I'm in Vegas, I'm like, oh, I'll find a way.
I know you will. You always do.
I could listen to walk around Vegas, listen to the radio show. I'm like, I'm game.
Just got a little
Yeah.
transistor radio.
Have my headphones on, just try not to do the Travolta somewhere on Fremont Street.
Can you dig it? I knew that you could.
But anyway, yeah. So guys, stay safe out there. It's supposed to be cold, and the germs are still out there. We're not celebrating Oh, really, Angela? Yeah, I think I saw a map of Texas. Looks like you guys are in for some kind of a deep freeze. I've
And
heard.
we have some more deaths. We had Bob Euchre died, Joan Plowright, and David Lynch.
A lot of people passed away, and the first one, Bob, that hit home to me because I remember watching
Yeah,
him.
JJ was telling me about that this morning on Facebook.
I wrote a obituary for my sports blog on it about him, but he was fun to watch on Major League Baseball 1 and 2. Oh my gosh.
Wasn't he the guy that hung around with Dick Butkus?
I think so. Don't trust me on that. I said I think so. But let's go ahead and hold a moment of silence.
I was about to suggest that too.
Beat you. All right, here we go. Moment of
All
silence.
right.
thank you guys for doing that. It's just a
No
very nice
problem.
way to pay our respects, and it's a very nice thing to do. And Angela, I have some Christian music news for you, but before I do, we gotta let James babble. But you're gonna get a kick out of this. Well, okay, it's a little sad, but also it brings me hope. We'll put it that way. It involves the Newsboys, so you'll just have to hold on. I thought about you when Michael Tate made his statement, so just hold tight. James, you're up.
All right.
Want to make you big?
Yeah.
Cool. I got you.
Okay.
Well,
I'm
tonight is
ready.
all about.
Hello, everybody. We're back for another review today. No movies for a while. Nothing really tickles my fancy at the moment, but I'll get back into that soon as I feel like it. Um, so the Fab Forum was fantastic. And the other night, when they had one of the callers, this was my favorite call. I might get a little emotional saying this, but
That's okay.
the kid was like 5 years old, and he really looked up to his cousin who was 11 back in the 60s or early 70s. And he changed this guy's life, his cousin did. So what he did was he was getting into Led Zeppelin and all the other stars of the 70s and stuff like that. And he gave most of his Beatle albums away to his 5-year old cousin. The 5-year-old is the one that called in, but he's not five
Right,
anymore. He's in
right,
his
right.
60s or 70s or something like that. Anyway, I forget what the guy said his age was, but it doesn't really matter. And he put on Meet the Beatles for the first time, and when he heard I Saw Her Standing There, he was blown away.
Oh,
He
yes.
said, "This album changed my life." And years later, he talked to his cousin and he told him, "You changed my life with the Beatles." And I never looked back. And then he said, sadly, his cousin passed away, and he said he'll never forget that kind gesture that his cousin did for him to give him those albums. And I thought that was really beautiful. And now, the moment you've all been waiting for, Andrew Hickey, the
Hello.
guy that does the podcast, um, he was going on about like he goes in depth about a song by the Beatles. Okay, he's up to Love Me Do, and he did a 3 hour podcast about it. He was talking about the intricacies of the song and everything, and how the Beatles put it together. And he talked about George Martin, and he talked about Brian Epstein and everything. This guy is a genius. This guy's amazing. I was really impressed by this guy. He's British too, by the way, and he has a podcast, which I'm going to put the link in the YouTube side for
Yeah,
everybody,
yeah.
so
Give me
you
the
can
link, and that'll give everybody opportunity. Sure.
all listen to his podcast and check out the other things that are on there. And I think it's going to be interesting. I haven't listened myself yet, but I gave it for Kate backstage in the private
Yeah,
chat, so
you
she could
did.
check it out
Yeah,
too.
thank you for that.
So
Yeah, you should
yeah,
check
that
that out.
this
You
should
might like it.
this should be a lot of fun. And I have a news update on Jorgen.
Oh yeah, that's right. Can I make you? I'm
Yeah,
gonna check it too.
well, he was talking to me yesterday on Instagram, and he said, "You know what, James? It's hard with one arm. Like I can't do the things I normally do, but at least my writing arm is okay because he
Exactly.
writes with his left hand. He's left-handed."
Yes.
I said, "Well, look,
Mm.
Kate can give you a few pointers because Kate's had casts a lot on her arm, so
Oh
she
yeah,
knows what
if
it's
you ever
like."
needs advice, I'll be more than happy to give him some.
She because he said one arm it's hard to do all the tasks I do around my apartment and
Yeah,
everything. I said, well, Kate can relate to that. She knows
yeah.
what it's
So
like.
you guys,
She,
what we're talking about is that Jorgen, who's here on here Wednesday, broke his wrist.
yeah,
Unfortunately.
he was telling me yesterday how it happened. He was running for the bus to go to his work placement job, and he slipped on the ice and broke his wrist. He was in the ER for 4.5 hours before he was
Oh,
seen.
poor guy.
Now he's in a cast for 6 weeks.
And shout out to James because he Facebooked me going, Jorgen's in the ER. And I'm like, what? Like, no way.
Yeah,
And
I messaged you. I messaged Dave and a few other
so
people.
Jorgen posted on Facebook, and I told him I'll be praying for him for recovery. But yeah, if he has any questions, just have him message me or something. I'd be more than happy to help him out.
Yeah, because you know what it's like
Yeah,
to
because
have
I've been in
casts.
casts because of both my elbows, so it's like I know how that works. I know how daunting that can be. I
Oh,
know.
I'm sure cooking must be hard with one arm.
Well, yeah, but the benefits of having a cast on your non-right arm makes it a little bit better. But having my right arm in a cast, mm, that was hard. But yeah, so guys, keep working in your prayers. That was just wild, but I'm glad he's okay though. I know it's a broken wrist, and I know he's in the cast, and that stinks. It does. Being cast is not fun. It's not fun. I hate being in my cast, but that was just part of the gig. So,
Oh yeah.
but I'm just glad he's okay though.
Yeah,
You know?
he's managing, but he says it could have been worse.
Oh yeah, was it black ice? Because I know black ice is deadly.
Mm.
Because one time my former, oh man, this was back in Ames Community College down there. My former geology professor, he slipped on ice, black ice, didn't even see it. True story. And the next day, here I am. I didn't even know this happened. Next thing you know, I see him. I'm getting coffee from when my classes started, and as I'm waiting in line, I see him. He had like stitches, like stitch tape, like here. It was legit, and I'm like, oh my gosh. So I went over to him. His name was Jim, and he's a Texan. So every time he sees me, he goes, "Hello, Miss Caitlin." He does that. "Hello, Miss Kate." Every time I walk in the classroom, "Hello, Miss Caitlin."
That sounds like Forrest Gump.
Almost, but he's Texan. And but yeah, he told me, and it's tough, but he's a nice guy. Last time I checked, he retired, and good for him. He made geology fun. Geology was fun. It was better than biology, chemistry, blah blah blah.
Life is like the box of
Oh,
chocolates.
yeah.
You never know what you're going to get.
All right, Ray, you want to do the bing?
Ding, yes. And now back to our regular scheduled program. Ding!
Yeah, ding. Okay, Angela, I have some news for you, girl. So, as you know, remember I talked about the band the Newsboys, James?
Yes.
So, as of yesterday, lead singer of the Newsboys, Michael Tate, who I have met twice, he's leaving the Newsboys.
Oh,
So
that's the sad part.
That's and he was the lead singer for the Newsboys for 15 years. I know Michael Tate from don't know personally, I met twice, but I know musically from yeah, I got the statement right here. I'll read to you in a second, Angela. And what that I grew up listening to him because of DC Talk and the Tape Band and all that. So I'm gonna
Hey,
go.
Bob.
Hi, Bob. Good to see you. I started season 4 of Grey's Anatomy. Oh, the ending of season 3 broke my heart. Oh, anyway, so this is Michael Tate's statement. So here we go. 15 years ago, my life was forever changed when I received the invite to step into the role of lead singer for Newsboys. The years since have been some of the most fulfilling, faith-filled, and rewarding years of my life. I've been on an amazing journey all over the globe, performing and ministering to people of all ages, races, and backgrounds. Yeah, don't remind me. I don't know if my heart can go on, Bob. I'm just saying, the way season 3 ended, I don't know if my heart can go on. Probably will. Together, we wrote and produced music that I'm deeply proud of. From Born Again, great album. We Believe, great album. Worldwide Revival, great album. And of course, God's Not Dead. While this may come as a surprise given I've been touring ever since college, that's right, people, college.
Wow.
I've made for me what is a monumental and heartfelt decision that it is time to step down from Newsboys. This decision does not come lightly. It has been a shock to even myself, but amidst prayer and fasting, I have clarity that this is the right decision. As we are reminded in Matthew chapter 6, verse 33. Ooh, good Bible. Good verse. But seek first his kingdom and his righteousness, and all these things will be given to you as well. I truly believe these words, and although nervous about the future, and that's perfectly normal, I'm just saying that. I'm excited about what it holds for both myself and for Newsboys, as well as seek first his kingdom and his righteousness. To my brothers in the Newsboys, Duncan, Jeff, Jody, and Adam, thank you doesn't even begin to cut it. There's so much I'm thankful for, but the laughter and tears we share together, the prayers, the late night talks, and the moments we have shared together, both on and off stage, are things I will be grateful for forever. You are my family and always will be. I know Newsboys will carry on doing incredible things for God's kingdom with strength and purpose. And I can't wait to cheer you on while you do. To the Newsboys crew, quite literally, the best of the best, I want you to know that you are truly part of my family too. I'm so grateful. This kind of hit my heart again. I really said it
Mm.
a couple times yesterday. I'm like, whew, this is in my heart. So bear with me, people. Sorry. Grateful for each of you. Finally, to you, the fans. Where do I even start? Your love and support has meant everything. Whether you've been rocking with us since day one or jumped on board later, thank you. Thank you for showing up, singing loudly, and living up the message of our music. You inspired me more than you know, and I hope you continue to support my brothers as they continue on the Newsboys mission. My heart remains focused on spreading hope and love in everything I do. Thank you for walking this journey with me. I'm forever grateful. With love and blessings, Michael Tate. Whew.
Wow.
I've read this statement over and over again. I cannot tell you how many times it hit my heart. And the reason I'm gonna say is right. The reason it hit my heart because one, I've been listening to Michael Tate for years. I mean years. Back when I actually had good joints, people. Yeah, that long ago, and which I'm blessed.
Wow.
And I've been blessed enough to see him with the tape band. I was blessed enough to see him with the Newsboys. You wonder if he'll stay with music. I don't know what he's doing. I'm very curious to see what Michael Tate's gonna do. I know it was a tough decision. It's never an easy decision to make those choices. But I got to see him with the Newsboys twice. I missed him when I got my right elbow operated on, but that's okay. I heard that was a good show. That's some peeps over there.
Is there a reason the band's called the Newsboys?
Well, it's the Newsboys are spreading news about God's word.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, pretty much that's why it's called that. I would think. Hope I'm right. It's probably the most logical answer in that book. But anyway, I don't know what the future holds for Michael Tate, but I wish him. I told him on Facebook yesterday when he wrote this posted this post that the statement that I wish him nothing but the best, and I do. I mean it with every beat in my heart. He's a great artist, a very nice person. We're spreading the good news, the gospel. Thank you, Angela.
Thank you.
Thank you.
That makes sense.
He's a very nice guy. If you all ever get to meet Michael Tate, he's so nice and very approachable. Just a very nice guy overall. Very nice.
Did you ever get a picture or an autograph with him?
Oh, I have his autograph. I got 2 of them just somewhere.
Oh.
Got a lot of autographs somewhere. I know there's a picture of him on my Facebook page. That was a memory. But the Newsboys are a great group. I still listen to their music, the older stuff, the current stuff. It's all good. Now that I think about it too, is I'm really glad that they chose Michael Tate to be the front man for that band for 15 years. Let me make sure I had the right number there. I'm like, look at that statement. Like, yeah. Because he really brought the energy, the vibe. I mean, so did Peter Fuller, who I hope is doing well. So did Phil Joel, I may add, too. Yeah, look, this is what Angela's response is.
Mm-hmm. He may just be tired. He's been in a band and touring for a long time with DC Talk plus Newsboys.
And that's okay. And he really believes that God has something for him, and I honestly believe that God's capable of wonderful things in my book. I mean, geez, you should see you all should see my list of things that God's done for me. It's pretty awesome. But I wish him nothing but the best. Am I gonna miss him in the Newsboys? Yes, but I also know it's for a reason, for God's reason, and whatever reason, I'll just be supportive and just see what happens. I'm curious to see what happens though, because I know, during the holiday season, he and his sister do a lot of performing Christmas carols during the holiday season, and they're really good at. And they're really good at it. I'm going to see some examples, James, because they're really good. I'll send you some examples.
Yeah.
It's never too late or too early for Christmas music. Never. Puts me in a good mood, too, I shall say. But, yeah. So I'll keep you guys posted. But, Michael Tate, I wish you nothing but the best. It's been an absolute honor seeing you with the Newsboys twice, watching the Tate Band as well, and growing up listening to you in DC Talk, and whatever it may be, I hope it's everything you're hoping for. So, can't wait to see what's in store for you. And of course, I'm gonna still support the Newsboys. I love the band. Even though Michael's gone, I'll still support the band no matter what. I'm going to, because they're still a great band. I mean, there's a guy in the band with Jody Davis. He makes his own guitars.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Michael Tate mentioned that. When they did that tour with the current and old lineup of the Newsboys. Yeah, Michael mentioned that Jody makes his own guitars, and I thought that was really cool. And he was actually playing all the guitars he made on stage. And
he can make a good killing selling those guitars if he made them for people.
It's very crafty. So, but the whole band's great. If you guys look up Newsboys, they're a great band. They're just, you want positivity, you want power, positivity, put on Newsboys. Can't go wrong.
I just heard a huge bang upstairs, and I know it's one of the cats. And do I want to know? Joey. I don't think so.
I bet it's Joey because he's giving you grief.
Joey's always up to mischief. Him, or could be Ivy. I'm not sure.
Well, if you're not gonna do the mischief, somebody has to.
Well, yeah.
But anyway, so yeah, just pray for Michael, and we'll see what happens. I'm actually really curious to see where these opportunities will go for him. In my opinion, I've been a fan for a very, 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 very eons long time. So, we'll see what happens.
I'm sure everything will work out in the end.
Oh, I believe it. I know it will. I know it will.
Whenever God closes a door, somewhere He always opens a window.
Exactly. I think that's what it was. It's just time for him to go and
move on to other things.
Yeah, and that's perfectly okay. And that's
who knows? Maybe he might become a deacon in his church.
You just never know.
Yeah. You kind of cracked up there.
Oh, I'm like, oh, that's a good one. It's like I didn't think about it. That was the thing. It's not a bad thing. He's a very religious guy. So. But he's a good guy. He's very nice. Very, very nice. Very friendly. But
yeah.
I hope he's doing well. And I know, speaking of DC Talk, was it Toby Mac's been, I don't know why I keep forgetting to mention this. So I'm sorry, Toby. But he's released 2 songs. God Did It in Church. Great songs. God did it. I'm like working and listening to it. I'm just going, God did it.
Nice.
It's catchy. But I think Toby Mac's gonna be in Vegas when I'm not in Vegas though. Sadly. If I was in Vegas and he shows up, I would go. Just point me to the church.
Oh, definitely. I know you would.
Like just point me to the church.
Take me to the church.
It's like I could blend in nicely. Just point me to the church. And speaking of church, I gotta tell y'all, our church will be merging with another church.
Ooh.
It was official 2 weeks ago. Uh, yeah, so there's another church, and I like him. Very nice people.
I like that, Bob. Get me to the church on time. Oh,
I'm looking up some news here. Here we go. Do we want to do that one? I don't want to do that. Let's do. No, no, that's not. Give me a second. Okay, but anyway, and yeah, but it's gonna be good though. It means that we get I think three new pastors, which is a blessing, and we get a bigger worship band, in my opinion. So anyway, I'll keep you posted about Michael Tate. Hopefully he's doing well. And, he has a cute dog, by the way. He has like the cute dog. Was it Nash? Cash. Excuse me. He named after John Cash. He likes John Cash. It's cute. He's bigger than Gatsby. He's definitely bigger than Waffles. Speaking of Gatsby, she's supposed to be 50 pounds in 4 months.
Wow.
And technically speaking, the vet says she's supposed to be 70. I'm like,
she must be getting some good eats.
She's a good puppy. So we'll just I'll keep you guys posted when I know more if I hear anything.
Nice.
All right, so next up we got Exodus, one of my favorite thrash metal bands. They have announced that they're parting ways with singer Steve Souza, while also revealing that they are welcoming back Rob Dukes as their new vocalist. A message posted on the band's social media channels reads, Exodus have parted ways with Steve Souza. We thank Steve for his years running the band and all the killer music we made during the time. We wish him only the best in the future and much success with anything he does. And please help us welcome Rob Dukes back to Exodus. We are beyond stoked to have Rob back ripping up the stage with us, and he's looking forward to crushing everything like only he can. Next chapter begins. New record. Ooh, Exodus are releasing a new record? Ooh. Might have to check that out. Rolls along as planned, and the beatings will continue. See you soon, Exodus. So, another singer's leaving.
And you know what that made me think of? A Bob Marley song. Exodus, movement of the people.
Yeah. Sorry, check something real quick. That's a good song, too. So, Souza's late stint in Exodus was his third go-around with veteran Bay Area metal act. In fact, he was replaced by Dukes in 2005 before coming back to replace Dukes in 2014. Souza's first stint with the band lasted from 1986 through 93, during which he appeared on such early albums as Pleasures of the Flesh and Fabulous Disaster. That's a good name, Fabulous Disaster. Dukes, meanwhile, appeared on all albums from 2005's Shovel-Headed Kill Machine through 2010's Exhibit B, The Human Condition during his first stint with the band. In his years away from Exodus, he focused on his other band, Generation Kill. As Exodus mentioned in their statement, the band is working on a new album, which will be a follow-up to 2021's Persona Non Grata. Duke is slated to make his stage return from Exodus at Welcome to Rockville in Milwaukee Fest. All right, JJ, he needs to go.
Oh, yeah.
Take place on May 15th through the 18th. So now Exodus are swapping vocalists, which is kind of interesting in my opinion. Honestly, I like both vocalists. They're both very good at what they do. Kind of interesting. So let's see how that goes. I'm pretty sure they'll make some good news stories too.
Definitely.
But yeah, so we got people leaving. It's starting to trend again, James. I don't know how I feel about that. Wow. Have you noticed that? Like last year, almost like every time I went on air late last year, it was like, this person's leaving band, this person is leaving band. I'm just like, jeez. Must be a bad.
And then new people will pop up everywhere.
Yeah, very true.
We just have to accept what we can't change.
I'm pretty much at a point in my life, and God's been working with me on this now. I thank Him for it. Is I can't control what's out of my control. Like, I can't control my mom's dementia. I can't control my mom's Parkinson's disease. I can't control my dad's one lung. I can't control that. I just have to accept that. It does it stink? Yeah, it does, but that's just the way it goes.
But look at it this way: they're still thriving and still doing what they can do, and
Exactly. And that's why I was talking to my mom. Because there's times where she actually shows the mom that I miss, then it disappears like in 3 minutes. Yeah, gotcha, Bob. Yeah, it's frustrating. If there was a way that I could, take away my mom's dementia and my mom's Parkinson's and fix my dad's back and lung, oh, you bet, but I can't. I have to accept that, and that's been very hard. I'm gonna be very honest with you guys. That is very hard to accept. Very hard.
can I ask how he lost a lung?
Yeah, he almost died because he got blood clots in his lungs.
Oh,
It was a couple of years ago on New Year's Eve, and his whole face was turning purple and blue. And he went to the ER, and yeah, the blood clots killed his left lung.
ouch.
But he's still thriving by God's grace, so I'll take that. Thank you very much. But yeah, it's hard. It's always hard to accept things that you can't control. It's hard.
Mm-hmm.
But with God's grace, He's taught me that it's okay to admit that you can't control it. It's not your responsibility. It's okay. And that's hard. See, I'm getting teary eyed, but it's hard. But it's okay.
You know what?
Sorry, guys.
Mick Jagger said it. Mick Jagger said it right. You can't always get what you want. You can't always get what you want. But if you try sometimes, you get what you need.
That's true.
That is so true. Those are beautiful lyrics right there.
That's true. So part of my why you realize, guys, I'm just a big baby when it's just stuff like that. I have a big heart, which stinks sometimes, and I'm sensitive, which also.
That's why we run a good show together, because we have big hearts and we care about people.
But sometimes having a big heart could be a little bit of a punishment too, because when we hurt, and, it's not fun.
Oh yeah, it's crazy, man. But
it's not fun. But that's just who I am. And so.
But I know how you are, and when I heard that Jorgen broke his wrist, I had to go to you right away, let you know.
Exactly. I mean, when Richard died, you really helped me through that too.
Yeah.
So, which I'm still grateful for that, by the way. So thank you.
But I know what it's like, because a few years back, before I moved here, we were in another house, and I went downstairs for something in the back room in the fridge. I was going to get something to drink, and I stepped in water because the sump pump seized, and it was leaking. It was flooded, and I had to go outside, and we just had a freezing rain, and I had to go across the street to my neighbor's house, and so I got dressed, I got my clothes on, so I went outside and opened the front door, looked at the front steps. I said, the walkway looks okay. It looks safe. Little did I know. Once I stepped out there, I was airborne. I'm like, oh, crap. What do I do? What do I do? I got to figure out in seconds before I hit the ground how I'm going to shift my weight to land the right way. Thank God my head went in the snow, and then I came down hard. Bang! And I put my back out. And then I'm lying there like, oh, this was a mistake. I'm like, oh no, my back, this is all I need right now. So you know what? And it was icy everywhere. So what I had to do to get to my friend's house across the street,
not my friend anymore.
I had to crawl through the snow, in the snowbanks, all the way down to the bottom, and then crawl across the street and go through the snow to get to my friend's house. And it was sheer ice in his driveway. I'm like, but somehow I managed to get up to the front door, rang the doorbell, only to find out he wasn't home.
Oh, that's nice.
Then I had to crawl all the way back up my snowbank into my house. And I said, Mom, Emil's not home. And I just put my back out. I wiped out on the front steps. She says, oh my God. She says, go take a Robaxacet for the pain and go sit down. I said, Mom, I'm going to call Rick O'May and see if he's home, see if he can come over and help. And he did. My nephew came over that day. I told him what happened to me. He says, don't worry, I'm on my way. I'm going to come. I got a shop vac. I'll help you get the back room all situated, and that was not fun.
No, but see, it's always a good thing to have family helping. I'm from a big family, and no matter what's going on, whether it's a angry thing or bad, I truly try and live by the serenity prayer. God grant
Yeah.
me serenity to accept things I cannot change, and the courage to change things I can, and the wisdom. What's that last part that my screen's acting funny?
And the wisdom to know the difference.
Oh, I like that prayer.
Yeah, I've heard that prayer before.
And that's true.
And it's beautiful. It's a beautiful prayer. Yeah.
And the thing that I've learned on this journey is that I'm not supposed to be a superhero. It's like I was like, no, I don't need you. You're not supposed to be a superhero. I'm sorry. That's not where I want you to be. But I can put you here, and we'll work together, and that's what it's been like. It's been good. It's been good.
Yeah.
But it's hard. It's hard, but just the way it is sometimes, I suppose.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Life can be a little complicated sometimes. I'll give it that.
Because you weren't here earlier, Bob, I'm putting a link there. 500 songs. It's Andrew Hickey, the guy that I listened to on the Fab Forum. If you want to check it out, it's pretty interesting, I think. And he was even doing podcasts about the Rolling Stones.
Ooh, I like the Rolling Stones.
And then on the side, there's a genre of all the different artists he's been doing podcasts about. So I think that I said Kate's gonna love this.
Yeah.
And I was debating this morning which T-shirt to put on.
Yeah,
so I said, you know what? I'll have to make myself big to do this.
Show the T-shirt. He's got a cool shirt.
Yeah.
Show your T-shirt.
This one's in black and white. I have 4 of them. The other one's LGBTQ because it's got a rainbow motif at the bottom where the crosswalk is.
Yeah, I see it. Okay.
And I have 2 other regular, normal color Abbey Road ones. But what I was debating, do I wear the Kiss one? Because Kate's going to...
No, I'll be jumping on my screen, trying to get into your area so I could get that. That is my shirt.
She would have a freaking heart attack if she saw that. So I said, you know what?
My shirt.
I think I'll be safer wearing the Beatles today, and then she won't freak out and try to strangle me for the shirt. She'll be ripping it off my back.
That is my shirt now.
No, but you'll see it on Sunday when I wear it for my stream.
Oh, Lord. Yeah, like now. I'm a huge fan of Kiss, and he has a shirt I want.
Well, Dave bought it for me.
Yeah, but I think Christmas gift was not for you. I think it's for me.
I like it.
I like it too. Send it over here. I like it too.
I was looking at myself in the mirror today with this on and said, this color looks good on me. I really like this color.
Ridiculous rumor. Ridiculous.
Let's start rumor again. Paul is dead. I don't think so, Bob. That ship has sailed already. So I don't think that's going to happen anytime soon, buddy.
Some very interesting theories on that. I'm like, and where did you get this theory? Where's your source? All right, so we got 15 90s rock bands that should have been bigger. While some of these bands tasted success, it never felt like their careers hit the highest point they should have. And to be fair, I only know maybe 1 on this list or 2.
Oh, I hear Joey running around upstairs.
Go Joey, go Joey.
It's your birthday.
It's my birthday. Grandpa, like my birthday. The only kind of party I'm going to be doing is probably Diamond Art and watch Grey's Anatomy.
We'll celebrate your birthday on my channel.
Oh, that's right. Oh, yeah, huh? That's right. Yeah, no.
That photo was so overanalyzed. It was because Paul was barefoot. Everyone knows that. Yes, very true.
Oh, yeah, he was barefoot. Yeah, he was barefoot, though. I'm like, he's dead? Like, no. So you got, the rock band Big Wreck, W-R-E-C-K. The band split in 2003 after a sample sophomore album in the U.S., but singer Ian Thornley reclaimed the band's moniker. They have been reissued albums since 2012 Albatross. So the band will be returning this year as one of the supporting acts on Creed's Summer of '99 tour. Oh, that's cool. Totally forgot about Creed's doing a tour too. I wouldn't mind seeing Creed. I liked Creed. They were good. You got
Hmm.
Buffalo Tom. Never heard of these guys. They enjoyed their success with their fourth album, 1993's Big Red Letter Day. After their sixth studio album in 1998, the group took a lengthy hiatus and never quite recaptured their early spark upon 2005's return. Have you heard of this band, James? The Connells?
Can't say that I have. I don't think so. Doesn't sound familiar.
After Bill, doesn't ring a bell for me either.
Okay.
After, oh, I told you I only know one or two.
Hmm.
After building a following in the late 80s, it is like the Canals were primed for a breakout in the 90s. It started promising enough with Stone Cold Yesterday and Get a Gun off the One Simple Word album, scoring substantial alternative rock radio airplay. Then came 1993's Ring album that scored two of their biggest songs in Slack Jawed and Somber 74-75. Although it seemed momentum was trending in the right direction, this would be the Canals' last charting radio song, and they largely stopped recording new material after 2001 Old School Dropouts album. That's a good name for an album.
Hmm.
Okay, so this is the band name, Cracker. Um, so after '96, the Golden Age album was a criminally overlooked record. And by the time 1998's Gentleman's Blues album arrived, alternative radio was more interested in finding the next emerging new metal act. So these guys were like early new metal.
Wow.
I never even heard of them. Their two biggest songs will likely ring the bell for those around the '90s, but deeper.
Welcome back, Angela.
Okay, welcome back, Angela. You'll find enough great material to wonder how there weren't more songs knocking around in your noggin. So their real success songs were Teen Angst and Low. I'm not to listen. Far. Never heard of this guy. I know the word, but the 1996 album Tin Cans with Strings to You is credited the emergence of screamo music. Score. James,
Not my genre.
I love it. While their 1998 follow-up, Water and Solutions. Ew, Bob. Why?
Well, she said, "Okay, I'm back," and then
Yeah,
he
I
says, "I'm
know.
front."
I know. I'm Bob.
Joey's running up and down the stairs with his toy, I think.
Go, Joey. Go,
Go,
Joey.
Joey.
Go, Joey. Go, Joey. Unfortunately, the group split in '99 before either style of music became more prominently viable. Interesting. Then you got Gravity Kills. I think I've heard of this band. I'm not entirely sure. If you remember them, it's likely because their breakout single "Guilty" that appeared on the Seven soundtrack. But their self-titled debut album was a seriously stacked gem that would have yielded even more bigger results. Very cute, Bob.
I think Angela likes Bob's sense of humor.
Oh, Lord help me.
It would seem that way.
I hope I don't hear any of this on the radio later. So someone in the song placement was hip to that, as Goodbye got used for Mortal Kombat soundtrack and Flames is tied to the Kurt Russell film Escape from LA. I like that movie, Escape from LA. That was a good movie.
It was okay. I prefer Escape from New York. The first one was better.
Okay.
The OG is always the best.
The band's two subsequent albums failed to garner much traction. The singles "Falling" and "One Thing" yielded modest radio attention, but by early 2003 they announced the split. They reunited, but no additional music. Okay, I've heard this band. Somebody actually know. Helmet. It's a great band. It's a good rock band.
I think you mentioned Helmet before.
You have. I do believe you have.
That's why I recognize it, but I don't know their music.
They're good. No, I've written a lot of articles for Helmet at work. The critical buzz couldn't have been much bigger at the start of their career. Helmet's major label debut and second album, Meantime, was one of 92's best review albums and largely considered an influential record impacting the direction of 90s metal and hardcore. Despite the praise, commercial returns didn't match. Unsung made a minor dent at rock radio and got some MTV airplay, but the band never saw much of other material getting the run it deserved. Did you know that the Old West cowboys used to tie lanterns on their horses' saddles to see at night?
No, I didn't know that.
Really? I didn't know that either. That's interesting.
Yeah, it was the first satellite navigation.
Okay.
I had a feeling this
Okay.
is going somewhere.
Oh, Bob.
Hey,
Okay.
it could be worse. It could be worse. Michael Nolan could be saying something
Oh,
worse.
don't start. Otherwise, I'll be getting my pens out and flinging at him. Don't start.
I love Bob.
Bob. We love you, Bob. Oh, Lord. Help.
Hey, it's pretty good. You got to give him credit where credit is due.
Not just anybody help. All right, so you got Monster Magnet. So Monster Magnet often gets credited as the prime mover of the stoner rock genre, but their sound gets a little more spacey than some of their peers. The 1995 effort Dopes to Infinity. That's a legit title. Huh. And its 1988 follow-up Power Trip are their most well-known works.
NASCAR GPS in a quarter of a mile, turn left, in a quarter of a mile, turn left.
I know what she's talking about.
I don't get it.
It's a NASCAR thing.
Oh, okay.
The Nixons, not the former president. So these are a nice band. Despite well-written, radio-friendly songs, the band never really had that huge breakout smash. Both Sister and Baton Rouge were top 10 mainstream singles, but sadly none of their other material got the attention it deserved. Lineup changes plagued their prominent years, and after the release of their fourth album, they split. The group did eventually reunite in 2017 and has issued new music in the years since. Quicksand. I've heard this band. So they have well-reviewed albums in 93 Slip and 95's Maniac Compression. They were featured on the inaugural Warped Tour and built their audience through some pretty buzzy pairings with Helmet, Benghazi, Rage Against the Machine, and more. But the breakout never quite came in. Internal conflicts led to a split while in the midst of touring their second album. In 98, the band reunited for a successful tour, but attempts at writing a new album failed, and they split again. It would be years before they tried again, eventually succeeding in finishing and releasing a new album in 2017 with Interiors. They managed to keep things in order since then and have issued 2021's Distant Populations as well. They got Splendor. Never heard of this band either, so I'm just going to pack through these now. So we have Splendor. They're a 99 was their debut. They were short-lived. Their second album, To Whom May Concern, never really matched the success of their debut. So there's that. They got Stabbing Westward. That's actually a cool band name. They're an industrial lean rock band. Their album On God received plenty of praise. And their sophomore one exposed them to greater mainstream audience. The singles What Do I Have to Do and Shame gave Stab Westward their biggest radio run. It did maintain, but their albums didn't maintain the upward trajectory. So yeah, they faded. They got Stroke 9. Never heard. Got Toadies. I heard Toadies. I've written about them before. They're like an old 90s rock band. Very good. Toadies, with their smash single Possum Kingdom. But despite solo supporting tracks, the Rubberneck album didn't yield a follow-up hit. Dates was south from there, with Interscope rejecting the next album. I loved it. So, but they were good. I don't think people really gave them a chance, to be honest with you. Tonic. Last one is Tonic. Yeah, I like Tonic. That was a good band. So they have the singles Open Up Your Eyes and a crossover smash, If You Can Only See the Way She Loves Me. Maybe you'll understand. Yeah, so the 1990 album Sugar was an underrated gem that mostly got overlooked beyond the American Pie country single You Want More. The band got a Grammy nomination for Best Rock Performance by a Duo or Group with Vocal for Take Me As I Am, a song that barely registered on rock radio, taken from their Head to Straight album. Then a lengthy hiatus signal put a pin in any momentum they had put up to that point. The group did eventually reunite and release another album in 2010, but it's been sparse for new material in the time since. Tonic. I used to listen to a lot of Tonic, Collective Soul, what's the Offspring, Everclear, a whole bunch of others that I can't think of. I need to stop going like this because I know my eyes will stick. But man, Tonic, I'm like, oh, that was a great band. Oh, hi, Zabma. Thanks for taking your time cleaning the house.
No.
Right on. Good for you. Right on. Hope you're doing well, my friend. Good to see you. So there's something else I want to bring up. This one here. So because of the wildfires in California, there's a benefit concert happening.
Hey, Zeb.
So what you got there?
Today, it was mentioned on the Beatles channel. I make myself big here.
Make yourself big.
Today, in 1969, on this date, it was released on vinyl. On I think it was Capitol or Apple. Yeah, it was Apple. And it was the Beatles' Yellow Submarine soundtrack came out today. And they played all of side one. But there's a lot of songs that were omitted that you had to get other albums to get them.
That's true. This is true.
The only songs that were on side one are Yellow Submarine, Only a Northern Song. I like that song. All Together Now, Hey Bulldog, It's All Too Much, and All You Need Is Love. So this came out on this date, 1969. I wasn't even born yet. I didn't come till April. So yeah, but I'm happy to announce this.
Yeah. Did you know I have the actual Yellow Submarine Christmas ornament?
Ooh, you do?
Yeah, I have to show it to you next time.
And I have this.
Up there with my Gene Simmons. Yeah, that one. It goes right up there with my Gene Simmons Christmas ornament. Yeah, it's funny because every time I put Gene Simmons on the Christmas tree, freshman year for you, my dad goes, "What is that? Take that down." Oh, he's a Christmas ornament. That's right. Gene Simmons is on the Christmas tree every year, people. So here's something for you guys. Here are the artists performing at the LA Fire Aid Benefit Concert in Inglewood, California. And so I wrote the article yesterday for this. It was actually my last story for my shift. Ooh. And the lineup is great. So organizers have released a list of artists for an upcoming Fire Aid concert in Inglewood to support communities impacted by the Los Angeles area wildfires. Organizers have released a list of artists for an upcoming Fire Aid benefit concert in Inglewood, California to support communities impacted by it. The event will be held concurrently at 6 p.m. January 30th at the Kia Forum in Intuit Dome. Give me a second. So anyway, this is what we have. I'll tell you where you can watch it, James. It's very accessible for you too.
Oh, nice.
So you have Billie Eilish and her brother Phineas. You got Dave Matthews and John Mayer. And this is actually the first time Dave Matthews and John Mayer will be performing together.
Nice.
Earth, Wind and Fire, Gracie Abrams, Green Day, one of my personal favorites, Gwen Stefani, Jelly Roll, the singer, Joni Mitchell, Katy Perry, Lady Gaga, Little Baby, rapper.
Hey, Jorgen.
Jorgen, how are you? Pink, woo, Red Hot Chili Peppers, Steven Stills, Stevie Nicks, Sting, and Tate McRae. Now, according to the list that I saw yesterday, you know who else was on there?
Who?
Rod Stewart.
Ooh.
I'm like, oh, Rod Stewart's performing at a benefit concert. I'm like, nice.
Now this I gotta see. Rod Stewart, baby.
Oh yeah. Now look out. Yeah, so I'll tell you guys where I saw his name pop up on there. I don't know why they didn't post it. So basically, you can watch the benefit concert. Let me put my article here because they're missing some stuff here. Give me a second. It's going to be available on a lot of streaming platforms for free. Free, people. Free. So, yeah, Rod Stewart made on the list. I don't understand why, like, you didn't add him. Yeah, Rod Stewart. And we're supposed to have Sting there, too.
Various aches, but I'll survive. Oh, that's good, Jorgen.
I'm glad you're surviving. I'm glad you survived. So people will be able to make contributions to the cause while Fire Aid will be broadcasted and streamed live on Apple Music, Apple TV app, Max, iHeartRadio, KTLA Plus, Netflix, Tudome, Paramount Plus, Prime Video.
Oh, Paramount Plus. I have Paramount Plus.
The Amazon Music channel on Twitch, Sirius XM.
Oh, I got Sirius XM.
On Life with John Mayer, Spotify, SoundCloud, Beats, YouTube, and select AMC theater locations in 70 U.S. markets. iHeartRadio will serve as a national audio partner to Fire Aid by using more than 860 radio stations on its digital platform and iHeartRadio app. Contributions made to Fire Aid will be distributed under the advisement of the Annenberg Foundation, which is a short-term relief. It just ran on me. Efforts and long-term initiatives that prevent future fire disasters. The Annenberg Foundation, with decades of leadership in Los Angeles, in the community of Los Angeles, including rapid response, will help coordinate a team to direct funds for the greatest impact. All proceeds from the Fire Aid benefit concert at Intuit Dome at Kiev Forum will go directly to the event's designated beneficiaries, as the LA Clippers will be covering the millions in expenses associated with the event. Oh, that's nice. Very nice of them. For donations, media credentials, and concert information, please visit fireaidla.org. So yeah, guys. So, and Rod Stewart is on the poster.
Wow.
You know what, Bob? I can second that because I'm only gonna be 42. Yes, 42 on Sunday. My non-replaced joints are absolutely killing me because of this cold weather. I totally get what you're saying. But yeah, so Rod Stewart would be there too. So guys, want to check it out for a great cause. I cannot be more than happy. You should have. I should have thought of that, but I didn't know I even have this genetic condition. So there you go. But yeah, so I think that's a really good concert for a really good reason. And also, what was it today? I saw this morning while reading the news. I read the news once a day, people. Once a day. Firefighters rescuing dogs from burning houses.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm like, kudos to those guys rescuing the animals that are scared and alone. I'm like, kudos to them for that too. So I'm pulling out people from houses that were getting demolished by the fire. So those are heroes, people.
Yes, they are, definitely.
Hunters are heroes. My brother's a hero. He's a police officer. And my soon-to-be brother-in-law, he's going to be a paramedic. He's going to be saving lives. So
nice.
Shout out to and the nurses, doctors, you name it. So shout out to those who are saving lives. You guys are the true heroes. So
And you know what, you guys, if you're watching this
Jagger
podcast,
clap.
what?
Jagger clap.
Yes, that's what I have to do right now. You guys deserve the Mick Jagger clap.
Buffalo slips.
One more clap. There you go for you guys.
Yeah.
So Jorgen, Kate can give you some advice how to be one-armed. Because she's been through it a couple of times.
Yeah, I know. We'd be rich. I could be living in Bora Bora. Some beach.
Yeah, we'd be sipping pina coladas. Oh, I don't drink anymore.
Wait,
but...
who's we? Me.
Hey, we'll have a big party on the beach. And we'll have Bon Jovi there. We'll have Alice Cooper. We'll have all the gang there.
Oh, just leave me at the beach. I'll be good. Oh, man. I was thinking, I just don't understand. Someone tell me this about the wildfires. Why are people... Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm just trying to see the date. Hold on.
Yeah, you're okay. You're okay. While we wait for it, someone explain this to me. Why are people intentionally starting the fires? That is not cool. That's just
okay.
That's just sad.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
So James,
okay.
James, maybe you have an answer to this. Why are some people intentionally starting the fires?
I have no idea.
Because people have been arrested for actually starting the fire.
Really?
Fires. Yeah, arsonists. I don't understand why they have to do that. That's not nice. That's not nice. And as far as I'm concerned, they can go send time out for a good while. As far as
not this coming Monday, but the Monday after that will be January 27th, and it'll be 1 year I've been sober.
1 year? Get out! It's been that long already? It's almost a year since he's been sober. Wow.
I can't talk right now. I'm emotional right now. I've come so far.
You have.
Let me highlight, Jorgen. Yeah. The hard is to remember to use the injured arm for small things in training, even if it hurts.
Yeah,
thank you, Angela.
When I had, because for my both of these elbows, I had to wear a cast for a good couple of weeks. I just have to remind myself to be kind with the casted arm, because that arm is healing, and it still is healing. We're getting better though, but you gotta be kind to yourself with the arm that's in the cast. Because if you're not gonna, it's hard doing tasks with a cast on, especially it's just one armed. So just try to be mindful that you still have a good arm. Just be mindful of the other one. Make sure you're not doing anything that get angry or and don't get it wet. Wear a trash bag. Wear something over the cast.
Oh yeah, definitely.
I don't miss that part. So that's what I do with when I had the cast for my right and left arm. I always used a trash bag and tuck the trash bag on top and took a shower. I don't miss that. But trash bags are very reliable, Jorgen. So it's a cheaper option because a lot of those cast covers are expensive. And there was one that was $25, and I'm like, I'm not wasting $25 on plastic. I think I'm better off just using a trash bag.
Yeah, and Jorgen, I was telling Kate how long you had to wait in the emergency. 4.5 hours.
Yeah, 4.5 hours. Last time I was in the ER, this was probably when I almost died from heart sepsis. I was in the ER for
trash bag and duct tape. Yes.
Angela knows where
the Red Green show. He always used duct tape on that show.
That's right.
I know shower will be tough, but it will be an experience, I guess.
Well, look, it's not ideal. It's not ideal. I didn't like taking a shower either, but I had to do it, or else I was going to stink.
Yeah, you got to take a shower no matter if you want to or not.
So the only pain in the neck part about having an arm cast is putting that stupid trash bag. I'm calling it stupid because it was stupid. I lost my patience with it. Just putting that trash bag on, but stick with it. Okay, the more you work with it, the more you stick with it, the more bearable things will get for you. Oh, you're
Hmm.
welcome, Jorgen. I've been there. I sense the frustration too. I've been there. I've been there plenty of times. I get it. You just gotta roll with it.
But Jorgen, you and Bob share something in common. You're both left-handed when you do your writing.
Well, I'm right-handed, so and I'm not ambidextrous, so when I had to cast on my right arm, good lord, that was awful.
Well, the only time I'm left-handed is when I cut my food. I use my knife in my
I
left
do
and my
that. I do
fork in my
use
right.
my hand to cut with the yeah, same. I didn't think about that for a minute. I'm like,
I don't know. It's just easier to
oh.
cut with a knife in my left hand.
Yeah, so Jorgen, just roll with it, okay? Try to make your own lemonade during this. I'm gonna call this. You know what? This is a journey for you, so it's just a journey. So you just gotta get over the hump, and so just take your time. We are the ones in our own right
And
mind.
I bet
Yeah, your mind.
cooking's gonna be a challenge too.
Oh, it's got life is a challenge. You just gotta learn how to find
Yeah.
the groove and roll with it. So be patient with yourself. Be kind to yourself. Yeah, I know. I've been there. I know how you feel, Jorgen. It's okay. You'll be all right. You'll get through it.
And we can nickname Jorgen the One-Armed
Oh,
Bandit.
and just do not stick anything in the cast. It will itch. You'll just have to duke that one out. You just have to fight that one out. You
If you
can't.
have an itch, don't do anything. Just leave it
Yeah,
as
you can't
is.
put anything in that cast. If it itches, don't do anything. Oh, geez, what did the guy tell me? We put my cast on my left arm. He told me, yeah, dishes one armed is not fun. So try to do something that could be easier for a one-hand person for the time being. Something just a little bit easier. Just a little bit easier. You can find a way. I found my way. If I can find my way, you can find yours. You can do this. It's just a challenge. That's
You
all
won't
it is.
be one use.
It's just a challenge. It's
Oh
okay.
yeah,
It'll
definitely.
be okay. It's just a challenge. You'll get through it. We all do. But if you need any more advice, just Facebook message me. I'll be more than happy to give you some tips. But anyway, if your arm starts to itch, scratch your non-casted arm, your good arm, because that will just kind of mimic the itching according to the guy that casted my left arm. So just scratch your other arm. That helps.
Yeah.
You can't do anything with that arm, and that stinks because it does itch. It does. It drove me nuts. And also, that cast will smell. Depending how long you're gonna wear it, it will smell. And there's nothing you can do about it till you get it off, because your skin will have nowhere to go. It doesn't have anywhere to go. So when you get that cast off, be ready to see some gnarly stuff. Really gnarly stuff. You should see how
Well, I
much.
can imagine.
You should see how much dead skin was in mine. Oh lord.
Wow. You guys are no fun. Everyone knows that what a ruler is for.
Well, keep it up. I'll show you what it's for. I'm kidding.
Don't give Jorgen any bad ideas there, Bob.
No, I'm talking to Bob.
Oh, okay.
Michael contacted him. I'm like, hey.
I think Michael Nolan's been rubbing off on everybody.
I don't know, because I know on Wednesday I chucked my pen at the screen with his first joke, and then I tossed another one at him. I'm like, we love
He
you,
likes
Michael.
to stir the pot.
I don't know. I think the pot's getting stirred.
Well, I know Dave does it too, but because Dave likes to get in on you. He likes to bug you too.
Well, no, he was talking to me on Facebook Messenger about roller skates and how I call them. Well, I grew up around roller skates, never been on them because my balance was horrible. But I called them.
I used to have roller skates as a kid.
I call them ankle breakers now, which makes sense with my joint condition.
I've got a brand new pair of roller skates. You got a brand new key.
No, sir. No, sir. Oh, snap. Well, let me tell you something about my Vegas vacation. What is that? So I looked. at the map on where I'm staying, right? And so what I did late last night, because Waffles, aka Miss Poopy Pants, had to go out multiple times. She is still Miss Poopy Pants, but I love her. We know this.
Okay.
And what was I gonna say? And I looked. I kind of just asked Google, how long will it take to get to the Strat to Caesar's Palace? Because that's where Ross Stewart is. And you say if I walk, it's gonna be 15 minutes. I'm like, that's not bad.
That's pretty good.
And then from the Strat to the Rio, where the Kiss Mean Golf is, and that's like 20 minutes. I'm like, that's not bad. I could just walk from there. I could just use the map on my phone. So, yeah, I got my workout coming for me on my vacation. It's pretty good. But I'm excited though. I'm ready to break free. I just have to wait 2 more months.
And I bet Michael Nolan would be crying if you went there and heard the first cut is the deepest, baby.
Stop it. I know what you're doing. Stop it.
Hey, these people corrupted my brain too. What can I do? What am I going to do?
Oh, somebody help me, please. I lost my P's and Q's. Help.
Okay, we love you. We just like to tease you a little bit and have fun with you.
Oh, yeah. That's how pens are involved, right? Aiming at my head. But anyway, guys, we're going to wrap things up. I'm going to go and continue on. Try to get some things done before this cold front moves in. It's supposed to be like, I don't know, 11 degrees.
And I'm going on Twitch because my friend Letty Games Music is live. So I'm going to go finish up with her.
Sorry, that was my phone. But yeah.
And tomorrow I'm taking the big plunge. I'm texting on Messenger to Royce in the house to set up that Beatles Sgt. Pepper roundtable.
Do it. That'll be fun.
And there's someone else I want on the panel that night. If Royce can make it happen, I want Johnny L because Johnny's a big Beatles fan. I think he'd be perfect.
Oh yeah, no, I think you guys will have a heck of a panel for that. I mean, talk about
Dave is in. Dave won't.
Angela, of course, Dave. Yeah, too. It's good.
And we're gonna celebrate on my channel on Sunday for you, Kate.
No.
Yes, we're gonna give you birthday wishes. Yes, you're gonna be there.
Oh.
Because we love you. You're my best friend, man. Come on.
Okay, fine.
We're gonna give you a little birthday cheer.
Okay.
So, as I say now, and in the end, the love you take is equal to the love you make. Yeehaw! Happy birthday, Kate.
Oh, thank you, guys. Yeah, very blessed to Sunday's my actual birthday, so I'm very blessed to be able to make it to 42, and I'm excited to see where another year takes me. So we got a whole year, so make something wonderful happen, people.
Yep.
It's gonna be a good year. No, I think
I'm only 42, and all I want to do is boogaloo.
No, I'm 42, and all I want to do is rock.
Yeah. Kate, I got to ask you a very important question. What do you want to do with your life?
I want to rock.
I want to rock. We're not going to take it. I love that music video.
Oh, thank you, Bob. Take care of yourself.
See you later, Bob. I almost called Bob Kate.
But yeah, so next weekend we're going to celebrate. Oddly enough, my dad's birthday is a week before mine.
What rhymes with 42? I don't know, Zeb.
I'm afraid. What? What? I'm afraid to ask. What?
I guess you're going to just have to tell us.
42. 42.
I have no idea.
I'm off the clock. My brain's like.
Nope. I'm drawing a blank. My mind is all blank now. I don't know.
Oh, come on. Come on.
I don't even know if anything does rhyme with 42.
Nothing does rhyme with 40. That's sad. That's sad. I don't know, but if I turn the... That's sad. That's sad. But if I switch to 42, it'll be 24 again.
Yeah, and you know what? Who's going to be on my panel too, Kate? I got Dave involved. I asked Dave if he'd be there. No. It's good to have your wingman with you, you know?
No, Dave's a good wingman for you. good.
And
You're
Kate, if you want to be part of the panel too, you're more
no,
than
oh
welcome.
no, no. You sound like me watching Grey's Anatomy. No. I've been doing that too. Oh my gosh. You should have heard me while working yesterday. I'm going, no.
Well, you'll be there in the chat to stomp out the trolls.
Oh, me?
Yes.
Okay. I can get those pesky people. No problem. No problem.
Yeah, and deal with James Watson.
Censor me. Yeah, no. You stay censored. You stay censored.
We're not going to censor you, Zeb. Of course, you're going to be there to stomp out the trolls too if you want to be there. I just don't know what time it's going to be at. I have to tell them my time zone, and we got to figure out around me when we're going to do it.
That's going to be good, I think. That's going to be a good time. By the way, guys, I totally forgot to mention about the Stampede is that it's a part 1 announcement. So they're going to have additional announcements.
I'll keep you informed, Zeb, when it's going to be and what time it's going to be at. See you later, Zeb. Have a good one.
Thanks for dropping by. I appreciate you. Thank you.
And Jorgen, thanks for being here, and I hope to see you on Sunday on the panel with us.
I'll keep you posted on the Michael Tate. I'm very curious to see what he does.
Me too.
He's really good. Yes, sir. We'll see you later.
And before I do anything else, before I go to Letty's stream, I gotta go check on the cats and see what.
Yeah, Joey's giving you some migraines.
I don't know what Joey's doing, but I better be.
Oh, you know what Gatsby did? The puppy Gatsby. You know what she did?
Bye, Angela. Love you.
I'll text you when I receive the card. What is it? She killed 2 mice.
Really?
In the house, and she killed them.
Hey, that's good.
Well, at least she didn't put one in her mouth and to show off over that. She found a deceased one that was like all brown and stuff, and she was carrying it one time. Yeah, I see like a tail hanging out of her mouth, and I'm like, you. It's like just drop it, like just drop.
Yeah.
It's okay, Jorgen. Your body's been through a lot right now. Your body's going through a lot. So just listen to yourself. Drink a lot of water. Try to eat a little healthy. Try to eat a little healthy because your body's healing. So just take it easy and just message me if any questions. I'll be happy to help you. I'm here for you, and trust me.
Watch out for that ice.
Ice is key. I think what you could do is put a towel over your cast or a certain area of your cast, and you can ice it. I've done that before too. Kind of helps with the itching too. Now that
ice, baby. Doom, 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 doom.
So just take care of yourself.
Yeah.
Keep us posted how you're doing. I'll keep posting you.
We love you, Jorgen.
Are out of here. You're welcome. My pleasure, Jorgen. My pleasure. All right, we're out. We love you guys. Have a fabulous weekend. Stay warm and wash those hands. These germs are just. My dad's starting to finally feel better. My sinuses have finally cleared up. So.
Yay.
Yeah, these germs are just not nice. I know, James, you caught that cold too.
I know, December 1st, and I thought I could actually do a stream. Well, that was
No, these viruses are just evil.
It took its toll on me for about a week.
All right, we're out. We love you guys.
All right. See you soon, Jorgen. Love you, man.
We love you guys. Keep punching, enjoy life, and keep being the light in this world. We're out.